Hey, welcome back, everybody. How y'all been? There you are. Where y'all been hiding? Guess what we got today? Put all my old man stuff away. Haha, right? We have ourselves a Glock 17L. That's right. Just picked it up from the gun shop just a couple days ago. Played around with it a little bit as far as finger molesting it and stuff like that. Haven't shot it yet. Brand spanking new. Came with got it from my local gun store. Everybody's saying, "Yeah, man, you can't find one. They're out of stock. Can't get them." But look, here's the case. I mean, case and everything. My gun store, of course, it comes with the safety lock and all the paperwork and literature and the cleaning brush and the rod right here is all built in. But my gave me 3 mags. He comes with 2, but he gave me an extra one just because he likes me, I guess. I don't know. And I'm not a Glock guy. Like, I never use one of these things right here, one of these bullet assist things. Never used one of them. Back in 1986, 87, somewhere back in there, a fellow coworker had a Glock and went out to his property and shot it. I don't remember if it was a 9 millimeter or 380 or something like that, or 32, one or the other. And we're just shooting along, and it blew up in my hand, and I never picked up another Glock, nor would I say I ever want one ever in my life. But between me and my son, this question up about this long slide came about, and I never saw, well, I never really looked at any Glocks. And he was talking about a Glock with a long slide on it. So this one's 6 inches. It's pretty big. It's actually larger or longer than a Beretta, the 92 series. The Taurus is the PT92, Beretta's the 92. Same basic gun, bigger than that. It's long. I don't know all the dimensions and stuff, but it's big. So if you want to learn more about it, just go to the Glock store or the Glock website, and they'll tell you everything you know. So that's where we are. But when I saw this gun, I'm like, the first thing I thought of, man, this thing would look cool with a laser sight on it, and started poking around and all that kind of stuff, and that's where we found this. This is the Lasermax, the laser guide laser thingamabob, and there's for the 17L and the 22, 31, 37 Gen 1 through 3. And that's what this is. This is a Gen 3. That's as far along as it's ever gotten, even though you can get a 17 and a Gen 5. These only came in Gen 3. Don't ask me about gens. Don't know anything about them. Don't know nothing about Glock. I'm not a Glock guy. But this thing came well packed. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love the tin. I could think of 100 different things for that. Take out the guts and put some 9 millimeter in there. But inside there, this is what we're talking about right here is this little gizmo. This is the laser. Okay, can you see that? I mean, that's the laser. This thing's $200, by the way. Oh, this gun right here, just to let you guys know. They say you can't find this stuff, right? It's like, oh, it's a limited edition. You can't get it. They only have in certain runs and all this kind of horse shit about limited availability. I'm over here playing with this little copper nub right here. Sorry. Well, I went to my local gun store, which is down the street from where I live, and popped on in there and just said, "Hey, you guys ever hear of a gun called a Glock? You all have any?" And he kind of started chuckling, like a little inside joke kind of thing. And he says, "Yeah, I might have one over here." And so we started looking around, and my son, he saw this thing in the case. He goes, "Dad, here's one right here." So he pulled it out, and the first thing I said, me and my loud mouth, and I don't waste no time. I don't BS around. I said, "How much is it?" That's the first words out of my mouth, and here it is. It's right there. It's $596. 3 mags, and all the other normal shit that comes with it. And out the door, out the door with tax and anything else that got included. Now, he didn't charge me for any of the, well, there's no transfer fee, but the FFL paperwork and all that kind of stuff. I walked out of the door at 630 bucks. Huh? You can't do that on gun brokers with a 3.5% credit card fee and $35 shipping. So, guys, go to your gun store first. If you don't have one you go to, start hanging around your gun store. Let them become familiar seeing you. Let them know that you're there. You're just not some like walker in or kind of guy, and just you walk in, you walk out, and I'll never see you again. I mean, I bought one other gun through them, a used gun, a used Smith & Wesson, and I've had a 44 Magnum transferred through them, and I had a Ruger 22. Man, it's like I've done business with them. I bought a lot of ammo from them. So, support your local gun store, man. It's so you're going to need them eventually. And if you don't support them, where are you going to get your stuff? Mail order is a pain in the ass. You still need a FFL at some point to get it. So they're there to help you. Anyway, let's put this thing in and stop my mouth, right? We'll put this thing in. Oh, so what this consists of is your laser. It's a whole new, what do you call these things? Your slide rod, your guide rod, whatever it's called. Your rod. It's your rod, man. Okay, it's the rod and a new slide stop. And it has these little color-coded things on them, right? And then it has, what's different about it is it has these little bumps right there. You see the little bumps? And those little bumps is what's going to intersect into your new spring. Okay. Because your new spring's got that little groove thing going on in it. Okay, see that little groovy thing right here? Like a little V-notch. And that little V-notch, intersects with all that stuff. Okay, I'm no engineer or nothing, so anyway. So you guys know how to take your slide off? Yeah, you should. All right, so let's do that. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to take the thing apart, and we'll go from there. If you don't know how to take your slide off, well, then this ain't for you then, unless you have somebody else do it for you. So hold on. All right, and inside you have your slide lock, and right there is your slide spring right underneath there. The kit comes with this really cool rod. It's a nice steel rod, a really nice steel rod to keep in your bag. I can think of a few uses for this. Okay, but you're just going to push that spring down, and there it went. It dropped. It's right there. Can you see that? Anyway, yeah, it dropped right out. Okay, and then at the same time, we're going to take the rod, and there's a little space right up underneath here, and very carefully take it out. I don't know where that went. It's back there somewhere. I'll find it here in a minute. Gentler than that. Okay. Sorry about that. Take your new spring. New spring, we're just going to take that little bad boy, me and my fat fingers, and stick it right down in there. Okay. I'll take the kind of lift that up just a little bit. And there we go. And then push it in. It has a little angle that it goes in. There we go. Push it right all the way in. Just like that. Okay. Your new slide stop. These yellow things face you when you go to put it in. Like so. Don't put it in all the way because you won't be able to press the spring down. Okay. Press your spring all the way down. Slide that bad boy in, just like that, okay? So you go, there we go. Hear the clicks? Okay, that's that. And Hold on a second. Okay. Whew. Okay, and then this one, just pull out your spring. Okay? Pull out your spring. You don't even have to take your barrel out. This end right here, this fat end of the wedge, keep that facing up in relationship to the barrel. Okay, or excuse me, to the slide. That stays up. This is upside down, okay? Remember that? The spring is stiff. So we'll just put this in. And my fat fingers slide that bad boy forward. It's stiff. Hold on a second. It's stiff. There we go. Okay. Whew. Yeah, it's a lot stiffer than the factory. Okay, that's it. Guys, that's it. It's installed. Put your Glock back together. There we go. Okay. And turn the light off. There you go. Okay, that's the slide all the way, my on and off switch, all the way to the right, and then we'll push it back over, off, and then on. Okay. So you can, on a draw or as you're pulling up, all you have to do is just put your finger right here as you're coming up and just push it, and you're on. That's it. That's how easy it was. Okay. I like the feel of the gun. This gun is very, very light. It's much lighter than I have actually thought that it was going to be. And this gun is like, weighs nothing. Big old coffin cut here for your barrel to reduce a little bit of weight. Gen 1, I believe, had a ported barrel, which would be kind of cool to actually see one with a ported barrel. Okay. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. So, yeah. Might have to get a butt plug. Right? Is that what they call those things? Butt plug? Slide your mag in. Yeah, take up that little hole right there. So, nice pistol. I can't wait to shoot it. Hopefully, it just feels good. It really does. With my big old fat meaty hands, you know, bear claw style hands, this thing feels really good. So, that's it, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. For the rocket guys, I haven't forgotten you. I got a Mars lander just right over there that I haven't finished yet, but I'm almost finished. Okay, so it's sitting right there. I have my Mercury Redstone. It doesn't stand up by itself because Estes has that goofy ass engine hook right there that's just a little bit longer than the fins. So, Rocket Guys, haven't forgotten about you. New subscribers, thank you very much. And let's sign this thing off, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Be cool. I'm going to try to get this out to the range here in the next couple days if it doesn't rain, and play around with it. Talk to you guys soon. Have fun. God bless you. And be safe.